How is my YouTube family doing today? For all those who are new, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Today I have a brand new recipe for you all. It is so refreshing, so colorful, so flavorful, and a mixture of old and new. So this is my spring recipe for you all. It's one of my own creation. Come on down and let's make it. It's a bell pepper pholourie or a bell pepper fritter. Very, very tasty, flavorful. My kids are home from March break, and whenever they're home, they always like a good snack. And knowing me, I don't like to buy store-bought snack for them all the time. So I'm preparing this whenever they need something nice. They're gonna have something with some good, nice ingredients. We're gonna top this off with some tamarind sauce. So come on down and let's make it together. And I'm sure you're gonna be trying it this spring or this summer. Starting with our ingredients, I have some all-purpose flour. I have some chickpeas or chana flour. You can substitute it for split peas flour as well. Here I have some salt, turmeric, roasted ground cumin or roasted geera. I have a pack of instant yeast. I have some cilantro, green onion. Over here I have my bell pepper, garlic, and I have a purple onion. So, like I mentioned, I'm making a bell pepper pholourie and I have my bell peppers here. I'm going to show you how I put together this. It's very simple, just like when you're making pholourie, but you're just adding a few different ingredients. In that way, we're having some nice fresh ingredients into our pholourie. And today I'm going to be doing it two different ways. Some people say that they can't have fried food, and I want to cater for everyone. So today I'm going to do two versions. I'm going to do a fry version and I'm going to do a version without frying. And I know you guys are thinking in your head, how is she going to do that? But let me show you what I come up with in my own creative ideas. Let's start the preparation. So I'm going to cut these up and put them in my food processor. I'm looking for a little bit of texture with the ingredients. I'm going to do the same for the green onions, the onion, and the garlic, because when we open up our bell pepper pholourie, I want to see color in there. That's the whole point, to have color, flavors, and texture, right? If you have a party and you have a get-together, this is an amazing recipe that will wow your guests because it's going to be vibrant, it's going to be full with flavor, and it's going to be different from the regular pholourie. Kids love these because they're colorful and they work amazing for a snack. So this is my condiments that I'm going to add to my food processor. And we're going to prepare the pepper when I finish crushing these up a little. So next we're going to cut up the peppers and add them to the food processor because we want to get a nice texture and we want it to finely crush that we can see it every part in our pholourie. So bell pepper is going in. The more color you get, you can use one color, you can use all the colors. I find when you use the different colors, you get different flavors and you have a nice color in the inside when you open it. I'm missing the green one today, but the red, orange, and yellow will do. You can also add hot peppers. Today I'm not adding any hot peppers because I'm gonna make my tamarind sauce to go with this, and that's gonna work perfectly well with our bell pepper pholourie. So I'm gonna cover it down again, and then we're gonna blend this up just like we did with the condiments. So starting with the dry ingredients, we're gonna go in with our instant yeast. I'm using one of the 8 kg pack so our pholourie can rise up nicely. I'm gonna go in with my salt for flavor. We're gonna go in with some jeera or cumin, turmeric for a nice color in the pholourie. And then we want to mix up our dry ingredients first. So I'm going to go in with my chickpeas or chana flour. So we're going to go in and mix this up nicely with the roasted jeera or cumin. It already smells nice. You can also soak split peas overnight or chana and grind it and use it instead of the powder. And that can give you a beautiful pholourie as well. So now it's time for me to add my ingredients. So with all the ingredients that I finely crushed up, we're going to use about 3 tablespoons. This is going to be enough to flavor it up nicely for us. That's the texture I'm looking for, and this is the texture in the bell pepper that we're looking for. A nice crunchy texture. I'm gonna mix up all our goodies now. Nice and colorful. And I'm gonna go in with my hands and really give it a good mix. Smells good. So we have all our ingredients inside. We're gonna add some warm water now and mix. Just as when we're making pholourie, we're looking for a nice sticky kind of dough. I'm gonna leave all the ingredients and measurement in the description box below. Also with the amount of water that I'm using today. Look how beautiful and look how nice it looks. You want to give it a good mix so everything can well and incorporate. And there's no shortage of ingredients here. The colors inside is just amazing. Spring colors, right? So this is my spring pholourie mix with the bell peppers. I'm gonna cover it down and leave it and come back to it. You can leave it about an hour or so. I'm gonna leave it longer because I have some stuff to do, and then I'll come back and fry it after a few hours. I'm gonna give the right time how long leave it to sit for. But look how beautiful this is. You can see all the pieces of the pepper and the ingredients in there. So the Rocky Road fudge that we bought yesterday from the mall, we didn't eat it yet, but I just want to show you guys when we cut into it. It is nice and heavy, like a solid fudge with nuts inside, right? So I'm going to open it now. And if you ever had this fudge before, please let us know. The girls can't wait to try it. It's like a chocolate fudge with macadamians, right? Or almonds.
I think it's almonds.
Almonds? Yeah. Okay. So let's cut into this and see here. Let me go for the side with the nuts.
Can I get this?
Oh, it's cutting nice.
Yeah, it's soft, but it looks hard.
2, 3,
4 or 5.
4 or 5. Take your piece, guys. So this is it, guys. I'm just gonna take a bite for you all. It's not hard at all. It looks hard. It's not. What is it?
I think it is not. The other thing is marshmallow.
It's a really, really solid, rich chocolate fudge. Did you get nut in yours? So rich and so chocolatey. I believe I'm gonna have mine twice. Piece tonight and piece tomorrow. I'm not a big sweet fan, so I like to stretch my sweet out. But it's really, if you like fudge, it's really, really nice and rich and decadent. And then remember, it's naturally Canadian made. I went to take a nap while my bell pepper pholourie was soaking. I'm gonna start with my tamarind sauce and we're gonna start frying up those babies. So now it's time for us to put together the tamarind sauce, and I have here, this is how you buy them over here without the shell. There is a little bit of the seeds inside, but that's fine. So I'm gonna put this whole block into my hot water. I have about 1.5 cups of water in here, and we're gonna keep it in the water and mash it up a little bit that it can mix nicely into the liquid and become a nice sauce for us. Before that, we're gonna go in with some brown sugar, some salt, and some pepper flakes. I'm not using hot pepper today, so I'm gonna add all this in there. The salt and the sugar is to balance the sourness of the tamarind, and the pepper is gonna give it a nice spiciness. I have 2 cloves of garlic that I'm gonna go in and grate when this is almost done. I don't want the garlic to lose its flavor early into the process. So we're gonna keep this on the stove, and more I have it sitting in the hot water, it's gonna become nice and soft for us. So we're gonna go in and grate our garlic into the tamarind sauce. And just like that, it's almost done. It takes no time at all. Once the tamarind is heated up nicely, it just melts into the water, and instantly you will get that nice tamarind sauce that you're looking for. Remember, tamarind is very good for us. It helps to cleanse our body, our liver, and it do a lot of good things to the inside. So if you can get to incorporate tamarind once in a while in your diet, it will be a nice thing, because it's very, very good for us. Never mind it have that sour taste, but we can use them in many different ways. It makes a beautiful tamarind drink as well, and my kids love the drink because they have a tardiness. They really enjoy that nice tardy. I made icicle with them before, and it was very flavorful. So this is done. I'm going to turn my stove off, leave this on the side to cool off, and then I'm going to start frying up my Pholourie, my bell pepper Pholourie, and I'm going to make some that you don't have to fry. For all my friends who cannot eat fried food, we cater for you as well. This is also a vegetarian snack dish. Anything you want to call it. You can make it as a breakfast, and you can enjoy it in many different ways. Let's check on our Pholourie mixture. I had it covered down with some foil paper and a nice tea towel. Oh my goodness, look how much I got. This is like half of the bowl, and we just had quarter when we started it. So now it's time for frying. I have my coconut oil warming up on the stove, and then I will show a version of the non-fried bell pepper Pholourie. We're gonna go in. I'm using a spoon to dip mine. You can go in with your hands too. And I'm gonna fry some. Not too big, not too small. I like to use a pot when I'm frying, because I like the deepness of the oil when I'm frying. It doesn't matter the shape, once the flavor is good and it smells so nice. You want to keep your stove on medium to low heat when you're frying, so the Pholourie can cook inside and out. You can make them big, you can make them small. Look how nice that one is poofing up, and the batter really smells nice of the pepper and all the condiments that I add in here. Smells inviting. So I have enough Pholourie here for everybody tonight. So come on now, look how nice they're poofing up. Look at that. Oh my goodness, beautiful. I'm not gonna crowd the pan. I think I'm gonna put one more in there, and then I'm gonna allow them to cook nicely with some space so they can get to raise up and do their thing here and fry evenly on both sides. See how beautiful they're looking? You can make them any size that you want. Look at this one, the beauty of the pepper showing up on that one. And they have very nice size, like a bara, right? So keep turning them nicely on both sides. And they're amazing for birthday parties. And since we mentioned that, I'm gonna shout out all those who are celebrating a birthday today, an anniversary. We wish you a happy birthday, happy anniversary. Anything that you're celebrating, a new mom, a new car, anything, a new house, anything you're celebrating, we want to wish you a happy one. We have Pholourie for the celebration. You guys know Pholourie is always in every Guyanese celebration, there must be some pholourie and some mango sour or some tamarind sauce, right? So you're gonna fry them until we have a nice brown color. And like I mentioned, don't raise up your fire too high because the outside will cook and then the inside will be raw. So we want to have fully cooked pholourie. This set is done. See, we achieve a beautiful, nice golden brown. I'm gonna drain them well because the kids don't like when it's not drained properly, and that's why I'm gonna show you how to make a non-fry version. But look how beautiful. You can see pieces of pepper and the condiments and everything. They have a beautiful size, and it's gonna be lovely with the tamarind sauce. So my husband is helping me to fry, and look how beautiful. I just love to see all the red, the orange, the green on these pholourie. We have some done here. Of course, me and Natalie went in for one. It is very, very nice. I will share how it tastes and the description when I'm doing the taste test. But they're coming along nicely. We decided we're gonna make some smaller ones, but they still turn out big here. Look at that. So I rest mine for a good while. I rested for over an hour because I went to take a nap. And then I came back and start the frying process. So the longer you leave these, the better they will turn out. The batter will raise nicely for you, and you're gonna end up with a beautiful finish. So that's just a little tip. The longer you leave them to rest, the better I think they will fry. I love the color on the finish with all the little pieces of peppers and ingredients showing out. So the no fry one I'm gonna make in a waffle maker. So for all those who cannot have fried pholourie and you have a waffle maker, you can still enjoy the same flavor. It's gonna be a little bit different. Fried food is always different from baked food, or if you're making it on a grill or something like a waffle maker. The fried one is going to be crunchy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, whereas the waffle version is going to be like a crunchy throughout, or depends on if you want to make yours soft. So it's going to be a little bit different, but for all the people who cannot eat fried, this is one way that you can have it. I don't know about baking it, if it's going to come out well, but this is one other way that you can do it. I'm waiting for my waffle maker to warm up. The green light will come on, and then I'll show you how I do this. The waffle maker is ready, nice and hot, and I'm gonna go in and scoop some up here and add it here like when you're making a waffle. We're gonna put enough to make a nice big waffle, and then we'll close it down. I'm just gonna do one to share. So red means it's cooking. Once it turns green, it's gonna be ready, and that will be in a few minutes. We're gonna have a waffle pholourie today, or a waffle bell pepper pholourie. It's nice for a breakfast. You can have it anytime because it's flavored, it has seasonings. So the green light is on. We're gonna check on this. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful it puffed up. But what I like to do, I like to flip it and let it cook some more on the other side, so it'll be really nice and crunchy. It's done here. You can take it down. It's nice and fluffy. It smells really, really good. But I'm gonna go ahead and flip it over to get an extra crunchiness from it. So for all the people who can't have fried food, you can still enjoy pholourie. It wouldn't be the same as the fry one in sense of the texture, but you will still get to eat it some way. You can have it with sour, you can have it with anything of your choice. So I'm just gonna flip this baby and make it nice and crunchy on the other side. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful, and it's fluffy too. Remember, if you can't have fried food for any reason, Charmin Kitchen have you covered. You can still have pholourie, and you can enjoy it if you have a waffle maker. I have my fried version here, We still have some more going here. Hubby is frying up the last batch. And I have my tamarind sauce ready. I'm gonna plate it up soon and let you all know how it tastes. I know you're gonna be very excited to know about the waffle version. And I know some of you are gonna say you like yours fried, but remember, we're catering for everyone, right? Let me know what you guys think about my creativity. Here is the waffle version. No frying, and they look beautiful. You can never tell it's a Pholourie waffle. And here is my fried version. Nice, big, and fluffy Pholourie. I'm gonna go over to my taste testing seat and I will let you all know how this tastes. I'm gonna taste both of them for you all. And hope you give this recipe a try. So here is all that goodies. You are all invited to join me and have some of my Sunday night goodies. It's March break and I want to have snack for the kids because when I'm working during the day, I don't have time to prepare anything. So I like to make stuff in advance. I have my Pholourie here. I'm gonna go in for a nice big one and I want to show you all how, look how nice and soft it is. Very, very soft. And look how beautiful it is on the inside. Fluffy and nice on the inside. Look at that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna taste piece without the tamarind sauce. And the Pholourie have a little bit of a crust on the outside. It is so fluffy on the inside. As you can see, there is red, there is green, there is yellow. The bell pepper is showing up even on the outside of it. Look at that. So you can add more. I add quarter of the 3 different colors. You can add more if you like. You can add how much you want to see in your Pholourie. And then I'm gonna add my tamarind sauce. The tamarind sauce give a nice balance. You know that you're eating Pholourie. It wake up all my taste buds in my mouth and you can see my eyes lighten up a little. Mango sour or mango chutney work amazing for this. And if you don't have any of those, a little bit of pepper sauce goes very nice as well, or some achar. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have another piece here of this nice big fluffy Pholourie. And I like when my sauce is really soaked into the nice fluffiness. This Pholourie is so fluffy. These big ones, you can have 3 of them with a cup of tea. You're good to go in the morning for breakfast. For all my vegetarian friends, this can work as a snack. It can also work as a meal because they have nice flavors. And it's very filling as well. So delicious and so flavorful. I always have tamarind in my house. My husband always buy the already peeled one. So anytime the kids want to make something, we have it handy. And this is my waffle, Pholourie waffle, guys. This is what it looks like. It's a real waffle. If you look at it, I cut it up into small pieces, and this one, it have a crunch on the outside. You can see the pepper is showing up on that part. Of course, it's gonna have a texture of a waffle, so it won't be the same exact texture of the Pholourie, but that doesn't mean if you can't have Pholourie, you can enjoy it some other way. So cheers. So it have the same flavor of the Pholourie. It have that waffle texture on the outside. So the waffle have like a firmer outside and the inside have a little bit of softness, just like a waffle, and the flavor is there. If you dunk it into that tamarind sauce, like I'm doing here, you don't even know that you're missing out on the fried pholourie. I'm telling you guys, it tastes exactly like the pholourie because it's the same mixture, but a waffle texture, which is not missing out much. Trust me, there's no oil, there's no frying in this one. This is a healthy version. I'm surprised. So, I hope I make somebody happy tonight doing the no fry version. And I hope I teach you all something new for the bell pepper pholourie. And it's something that you will try the next time you have some guests over or you have a party or something like that and you're gonna wow your guests. So tomorrow, my kids are gonna enjoy some. I'm gonna have a few more with a cup of tea. I wanna say good night. Thank you all for making bell pepper pholourie and waffle pholourie with me. Until then, I will say have a good night. Sending hugs, loves, and kisses. Catch you in my next video.